all race long. Where is Blaney? He's got back to 20th. So a couple of positions further gained. This drive from the back of the field through after the practice crash yesterday.
And I really believe with 24 laps to go, these fresher tires, remember Jonathan Hassler ran all the way to lap 40. The majority of the field pitted between 30, and 36, so call it 7 to 4 laps fresher depending on his opponent. I think you're going to really see the dividends in the last 15 laps of this stage. So as Blaney stays patient right here, catches his buddy Bubba Wallace, who didn't put up much of a fight earlier. I don't expect him to put up much of a fight here.
Well, Blaney's pace, he's running 30-70s. Bell's running 30-70s. Bell's fastest on racetrack. Blaney's second fastest on racetrack. So, to your point, Steve, obviously the 12 car is fast, but also has a little fresher tire.
That's hard to do. Starting last and staying on the lead lap in the first stage, Marty, very difficult.
Yeah, but they're doing it so far, Steve. And Hassler said this morning, hey, listen, stage one, I know we're not going to get stage points in that stage, but if we can get stage points in stage 2 and finish top 10 today, I'll call this a good day. Blaney said something interesting at the beginning of this run. He said, if I push any harder, it makes me lose. And then Hassler said, hey, then don't push. The long run is our strength, and they're certainly showing that speed. Meanwhile, William Byron, sitting in 11th right now, came on the radio a moment ago and had this to say to Reedy Fugal.
I don't have any front tires, man. I'm trying. There you are. Stay locked in.
So I think the big point here for William Byron, Lee right now, he is outside the top 10, so he would not get stage points, and that's coming up quick. 21 laps to go here in stage 1.
And from where Williams running around about there in comparison to Blaney, you know, trying to pick his way forward, there's about 10 seconds. So Blaney is about 10 around into the wall.
Big crash.
Caution's out. It's Austin Dillon.
It was getting into turn 3.
Heavy damage.
It was, I don't know what started it, but there was contact with another car, and it shot him. Just hung a right.
I'm all right.
So you hear him on the radio. The window net's down. He says, I'm all right on the radio, but
it was, see, we talk about it all the time. That was back there in 27th, and it's fierce racing back there.
17 to go in the stage. To your point, you know, Jeff, you pass a guy, you think he's going to check up and let you into the corner or anything like that, and you see contact, but maybe we take for granted just how fast this track is. Look at the damage on the right front of that car, completely shortened up. Great sign right. Oh, a point. Oh, that looks like he knows something happened. I think Austin Dillon has an opinion on
who did it?
Somebody.
That was big, and here it is. It's the shots in the distance a little bit. Wow.
Yeah, I think that's Daniel Hemrick.
Oh, boy. That was a hard hit.
Yeah, that's Daniel Hemrick. They were all racing to try to be the first car one lap down, and it was really intense back there. And I'm not sure, you know, Daniel and Austin are buddies. You know, they get along well off the racetrack. I'm sure that wasn't intentional or something more to that story.
Sometimes it's like the hockey fight, Diff. It was a big
I wonder
week
if he
for
wants to say
Austin Dillon.
something to his
One of those
favorite
PBR
driver.
teams. They were actually out here in Las Vegas as well. I ran into him in one of the hotels. That's all he wanted to talk about. He was excited. He was looking forward to this race, looking forward to the entire weekend. He's going to be very
Chevy to hear Hemrick radio.
Jesus. I'm watching them watch me get in the corner. But drive into the bottom, I keep going to miss it. Yeah, 10-4. We'll go over it later. Definitely was back and forth in SMT2.
I was watching him watch me. I don't know. I guess.
Christopher Bell said a little free, but told Adam, I don't need anything for the short run to the end of the stage, Marty.
Tyler Reddick said the car's not bad. He said, but go back to how it was at the beginning of the race. And Lee, look at that. A number of two-tire calls here. A lot of people getting track position with that strategy move.
Some big jumps with that two-tire call. First big caution of the day, Austin Dillon. This is the South Point 400 on NBC. This is pretty violent.
That is why I'm up here.
So fast.
Big hit.
Lights are back on the pace car. I thought we were going to come Oh, no.
Oh, tire. Somebody suspended.
43
Uh-oh.
of Eric Jones. Now, the interesting,
Uh-oh.
this is not going to be good for, there'll be